Namaste, friends, and welcome back to my channel for a beautiful deep stretch full body Yin Yoga class. So for today's class, all you're going to be needing is your yoga mat, and I invite you to go outdoors with me today wherever you like it to do this class together. So we're going to start right away coming on to our knees. We're going to bring our knees to the edges of our yoga mat and then bringing our glutes in contact with our heels. We're going to take one deep breath here, and on the exhale, extending our arms forward, going into wide knee child's pose. So I'm going to invite you here to close your eyes and deeply connect inward where you can find some peace and quietness. Just enjoying this beautiful practice with me today. And there's really nothing to focus on today other than just finding your edge and really enjoying the release that the posture gives you physically and mentally today as I'm going to guide you through the class. And I'm going to invite you to just push yourself forward a little bit. We're just going to realign our knees with our hips here. And we're going to come up into puppy pose or melting heart. So from here, we're going to take one big inhale again. And on the exhale, we're going to walk our hands forward, curving the spine and bringing the forehead to the ground. So this feels really good to open up your upper body. Any tension in your shoulders, upper traps, mid-back. So just find your edge here and reconnect with your breath deeply inward as we fully relax and enjoy how this feels. And I'm gonna invite you to slowly push yourself back up, coming onto all fours here. And then untucking your toes, here. We're just gonna lift our hips up, pushing through our hands for downward facing dog here. And when you're ready from here, we're going to lift the left leg up. Big inhale. Exhale, we're going to swing the left knee behind the left wrist, extending the right leg behind, and then bringing the left shin forward here. You might want to place your hands on the floor in front of you. Just looking up, stretching the left glute. Just taking a little moment here to settle into this. And when you're ready, we're just going to extend the left arm in front of us. We're going to extend the right arm up and back. And we're just going to scoop it around, going into a gentle twist. And then coming down to the right side of our head here. So doing a little variation of pigeon pose with a twist, which feels really good for the overall body from head to toe. So just keep taking some deep inhales through the nose, in and out. Bring that deep sense of peace and calmness within your body and mind. And I'm going to invite you to push through the left arm, releasing your upper torso here, coming back in line. And then bringing the left leg back in line with the right knee on all fours here. Tucking your toes, we're going to push through the legs here, extending our arms in front of us for downward facing dog. Pushing through the shoulder blades. Enjoying the stretch behind the hamstring. And when you're ready, one big inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, swinging that right knee behind the right wrist, extending the left leg back, and then bringing the right shin forward, placing both hands on your yoga mat, moving your hips forward and down, and just stretching out that right glute. So when you're ready, we can bring the right hand in front of us. We're going to take one big inhale, looking up, raising the left hand back and up towards the sky. Exhale, swing it through underneath the right arm and coming down to the left side of your head here. So just close your eyes, reconnect with your breath, and enjoy the twist as you feel your right glute opening up within pigeon pose as well. So when you're ready on your next exhale, you can push yourself up with the right hand here, creating some space to release the left arm. And then moving your hips back as we free the right leg here. So from this position, we're gonna shoot our hips forward, coming down onto our stomach, placing our elbows in line with our shoulders, hands on the floor for Sphinx pose. So from here, I'm going to invite you to lower yourself down a little bit. We're going to be working on stretching the chest area and our shoulders. So we're going to be extending the right arm out to the right, rolling onto the right side here on our hips, and then pushing through the left arm on the floor just to stretch the chest and shoulder area here. You can bring the left leg back like this, kind of like deepening the stretch. This feels really good. It's not something that we do quite often, but our bodies will really thank us for it. And we can slowly roll back onto our belly here. I'm going to invite you to just extend your arms in front of you, placing your forehead on the floor. And just taking a moment here just to reset and relax in between poses. Making yourself as long as possible, extending your fingers, your toes, stretching the spine. Taking a few deep breaths. And from here, when you're ready, I'm gonna invite you to extend the left arm to the side here, and then we're gonna roll onto our left side, stretching out the chest and shoulder area. And from here, the right hand's gonna come on the floor, pushing up as we bring the right leg back and opening up our hips. This is how I like to do this one. Some people might want to do it like this, but I find that bringing the right leg up like this just provides a little bit more of an extra stretch, which I quite enjoy right now. So this is what I'm gonna do for this one. So feel free to do what works best for you. And we can roll back onto our bellies here, releasing the tension in the left arm. Just placing your hands in line with your shoulders. We're going to push ourselves up and then our hips back. Walking our knees to the center of our yoga mat. Crossing our ankles and then coming down onto our glutes here. We're just going to make our way down onto our backs. Going into recline twist. So take a moment just to reconnect with yourself. You might want to bring your feet to the edges of your yoga mat and allowing your knees to collapse inward. This is a beautiful way to rest in between asanas when you are on your back. And then from here you can reopen your knees, realigning your feet with your spine here. We're going to bring the knees to a 90-degree angle up. And then the left hand will come to the exterior edge of the right knee. One big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to allow both knees to go to the left as we extend the right arm to the right and look right for a recline twist here. Just feels amazing for your low back. Great way to relieve a lot of tension and chronic back pain that you might have. And always a good position to do at the end of a yoga class. So from here we can bring back our knees to center, placing our feet on the ground. We can wiggle them left to right very gently. And then bring our knees back to a 90-degree angle up in the air. The right hand will come to the exterior edge of the left knee. We're going to take one big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to allow the right knees to fall to the right. As we look left and extend our left arm to the side here. So we can slowly bring our knees back to the center, bring our feet down to the ground, wiggling our knees left to right in a windshield wiper motion once more. And then I'm going to invite you to extend your legs in front of you, taking some space on your yoga mat for savasana, our final pose for today.